Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please check the previous video and don't forget to subscribe for more content. So this is my daily vehicle. It is 1.8 liter 16 valve injector. I've been owning this car for over 3 years now. It has 17-inch RXI blade rims wrapped with a 205/40 17-inch tires. In the interior, as I'm about to show you now, I have wrapped the seat with leather, but I did not stitch the leather correctly or the seat correctly, so they will be needed to be wrapped again. And the rear passenger bench, I did not wrap it because I didn't have time. Even the door panels, I didn't wrap them. As you can see from the front, the rear, I did not wrap them, so I'm still going to wrap them. So it's going to be a different stitch than this one. So yeah guys, the car has there are minor things that needs to be done on the car. So now I'm just going to do a quick walk around the vehicle so you can see it. So on the right passenger side front, I didn't close the door, that's why it looks like out of place. So yeah, this engine is 1.8 16 valve. What I want to fix is bracket that holds the alternator, only being held by this bolt. The car is not charging properly because of the speed radius of alternator, because the alternator is not charging properly, so it's not torqued to the right spec. So as you can see, I can even turn the belt, and I'm not supposed to be turning the belt. It's not tight enough. If it is tight, I won't be able to bend the belt. So what I've bought to ensure that the alternator charges properly, because I have broken one of this type of bolt, so I went to a hardware and I bought this 10mm bolt. It was pretty cheap, I think 30 rand. I think it was 30 rand. And I have bought this at Midas because mine one is broken. I think it also has a problem, but I just bought them just to ensure that the car charges properly. The tools that are going to be required, so this is a 10mm, so we have a 17mm. I'm not going to be using this. Some bolt and nut washers, spacers or washers. I'm also going to be using 100 grade sandpaper, and I have this terminal cable. But these are all the things that will be required. Now what we are going to do to fit this into the vehicle. So because this one are old and crusty, I'm going to be replacing them, and I don't know if camera will do justice, but this one it is broken over there. So I even turned it upside down so that, plus as you can see, it is loose. My terminals are loose here, and it should not be loose like this. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. What we're gonna need right now is some duct tape or some soul tape. now is going, I'm going to wrap this thing because it is a positive terminal uh, which should not contact with anything. What I've managed to do is install the terminal. So I think it looks pretty clean. Not really the best of my work, but yeah, it looks a little bit clean. So now I'm going to do this part. So yeah, done. So it's not bad. It's not too bad. That's what I do. Yeah. So moving on to the next task. I'm gonna show you the part where I broke the 10 millimeter bolt. So here's that 10. Here's that bolt that I snapped. So now what we are about to do is that we're going to remove it and replace it. I'm thinking of removing this one. Then I can take this one out with a grinder. That's what I'm thinking. Not sure if I should do that, but that's what I'm thinking right now. So I'm going to be using a 13 millimeter socket. So let me see if it fits. Yep. The bolt that snapped, you can see over there. It's been a long time since it snapped, so I was lazy to take it out. I ran myself into a pickle because now I'm not able to get the socket out or the ratchet out. So what I'm about to do is remove the alternator. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now with a 17 uh, millimeter spanner. I'm going to remove it off camera. So as you can see, I've taken the socket out. So I'm about to drill out this piece. I'm going to use the drill. That's why I'm wearing my gloves. So ensure that you wear your gloves. So okay, what I've managed to do is remove the 10 mil bolt out of this thing. So I didn't use the drill because using the drill will take me forever. So what I've decided is to go to my brother's place so that I could be able to use his big vice grip. So I use that vice grip to hold this part, and I use a needle pliers to hold this part, which is called a tongue in Afrikaans. So what we are about to do right now is that I'm going to put another new bolt so that we can tighten the alternator. So let's get. So here's the bolt that I bought. As you can compare from this bolt and this other bolt, this one is thicker and this one is thinner. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put this one in. I'm going to use a nut to tighten it up. So what I'm about to do is take the whole alternator out because I don't think I'll be able to tighten it enough or put it to the right spec. So what I have to do now is just to remove it. Don't forget to disconnect the battery. If you have a chance to take out the alternator belt, make sure that you inspect it. I'm going to be using a washer, so you have to have these washers because they really do come in handy. So because that part, this part over there is pretty big for this 10 mil bolt. It's pretty big for this 10 mil bolt. So I have to use a washer. So let me use that washer, and yeah, I'm just going to use that washer and then tighten everything, and I'll show you after. What I've managed to do is put everything back to its original place. Even the belt now is a little bit tight. See, it's not moving as it was. The wires are blocking the view. You can see what I've done there over here. You see, so I even used another bolt under here. So yeah, now it is tight enough. So that was basically the task of today. So yeah, guys, yet again, thank you for tuning in. See you on the next one. Do is take this thing out of here. So cut.